Hey everybody, it's good old Sunday afternoon, and I'm going to show you how to make my Rotel dip. Some people call it hamburger dip, some people call it Rotel dip, some people call it meat dip, cheese dip. Anyway, that's what we're making today. I want you guys to see the food.
I'll open that one.
Throw some sausage in there. Just like that. You cut it up. You want it in like that size pieces. And yes, I put sausage in my Rotel dip. This is the kind of sausage I use. Royal, mild. I used about a link and a third of one. That should be plenty, because you want it to match the amount of hamburger meat that you have. You don't want a whole bunch of sausage overpowering the hamburger meat. You just want it to add to the flavors. So that goes in there. And while that's going, Blaze over there opening the can of Rotel tomatoes. Kind of want to brown these sausage a little bit. They already have their own grease. There's no need to add any oil to the pan. And while that's going, you multitask. And I'm gonna start slicing this Velveeta cheese. That's what you need. The real deal Velveeta. I've already washed and cleaned. I'm gonna go wash them after touching that hamburger meat. Won't get sick.
And guys, if you see me helping, I wash my hands too.
Soap. Wash it with soap.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just rinsing your hands.
Soap.
Yeah, because that's raw meat.
So we're gonna get that hamburger meat frying with the sausage.
I see some brown, Mom, on the hamburger meat.
And I'm not going to season it until after. Because with hamburger meat, it draws out a lot of fat, grease. And when you drain that grease, you're just draining all that seasoning out. And you just stir this hamburger meat up with that sausage. It smells so good. It's not even seasoned, doesn't it? Like she's standing over here in the back because it's kind of a lazy lounge Sunday afternoon, so we're not really dressed, but that's okay. And just give that a nice little stir. You don't stir it a million and one times. Just stir it up, let it be, continue doing what you're doing. Alright, take that cheese, you cut it down even smaller. These little cubes right here, that's going to help it melt. What you do in your kitchen when you're pressing up something, you have one thing going, and work on another. Alright, I have finished cutting up that cheese over here. This hamburger meat is done cooking. It's off, so cut your eye off. So let's get to the seasoning. Yeah.
We use this sazon.
I use some sazon. Good. Sazon brings good flavor, good color.
Yeah, it makes this orange color.
It's very, very good. I do use a little bit of Old Bay. Yes, Old Bay is normally known for seafood, but in this dish, I'll show you towards the end, and you'll know why I'm adding it. Okay, fresh ground black pepper. I've already grinded it in here. Some onion powder. Now, I mean, season it well now. It's about to go through all this cheese and all that. Oh, that smells good. Some paprika. paprika, garlic,
Show them the garlic.
garlic salt, so don't put too much,
Because you might have some salt in there.
and parsley.
Parsley just adds a little bit of color. And
Yeah. And another key ingredient
cut
get
up
this Rotel some flavor
it's your ranch packet.
is your Hidden Valley Ranch. You don't need the whole pack. You just kind of go across the meat and see that's good enough, because we're seasoning it after, remember, so all the seasoning is staying.
It looks like snow, Mom.
All that seasoning will stay in here. Give it a mix. Big can. We got a lot of meat here. A big can of Rotel tomatoes, the original. My family doesn't like spicy stuff. I can add spice to my own. Just to warm it up, I'm going to put it in here. Just to get it good and warmed up.
I don't really eat tomatoes.
I know. These cook down though.
Oh.
That's why. And that's one thing. You heard my daughter right here. This is exactly why I'm doing this process right here. And it's to break it down. So I'm gonna turn my eye on and let this get warm. These tomatoes will soften. And then when they get in the crock pot and they blend with that cheese, you will never taste it with all this meat. And that's why I'm doing this step right here. After all the grease is out, all my seasoning in here, add your can of Rotel. You can do 2 small cans. Some people do a mild and an original. Some people do a mild and an original. And then some people do just a whole can of original. Like I said, I add my own spice to my own if I want it, but my cheese dip doesn't have to be spicy. I'm good on that. But, because I like spicy food. But, just let this right here kind of cook up for just a minute. I'm just gonna bring it to like a high cooking point, and then it'll go in with everything, and she'll never taste it. Nobody will ever taste it. Add a little bit more onion powder to mine, because I like onion powder. Brings good flavor. Put these seasonings up. There's no more seasoning after this process. The cheese and what you've added will be just enough. Everything will do its job. Like I said, clean as you go. That's your best friend. So when you get, and keep that cheese really so thick. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'll let you guys get a close-up of where we're at so far. Okay, this is where we are so far. You got your hamburger meat. You see your sausage. See your pieces of sausage in there. You got all your seasoning in there. You're letting those tomatoes cook down. You got a little juice in there, not much. Let that just kind of cook. Get those tomatoes nice and soft. If your family are not big tomato lovers. Okay, you got all your Velveeta over here. Chopped up, all the same size pieces ready to go. Now, my crock pot here, I have the Hamilton Beach. I've got it on high. It's already been warming. And then I have it on the food. Alright, I'm going to show you guys all of this combined in the crock pot. Move that out the way. Alright, got our crock pot here. You don't want to add the cheese straight at the bottom because it's going to start melting and cooking all up in there, and you don't want that. Take your pot, be careful with this step, a little at a time. Ooh, yeah. You hear it already cooking in there? Get all those bits and juices. Alright, just hold right there. Careful add your cheese. Kind of want to, you know, not have it in a big clump. Add some. And stir it in. You got your little safety bag here. It's going to help a lot of cleanup later, trust me. Okay, add some more. Stir it in. Be careful, this is very hot. Okay, you want to stir this in. Add some more. This pot is good and hot too. It's not going to take long for this dip to get done. It's already kind of bubbling. But that's good because we want to get all that cheese melted. Here, let me wash my hands. I'll stay there on that pot, see what it's looking like. I'm going to stir the rest in, got everything in. How good is that looking? Alright, I'm going to stir it up some more. All those juices are coming to the top. The cheese is melting there at the bottom. Make sure you get it all stirred in over there though. Oh, this looks so good already, and it's not even halfway. Well, it's halfway done, but it's got a little ways to go. And it already looks amazing. Doesn't it, Leia? Mm-hmm. That cheese is just melting. See how that cheese, because we broke it up in those cubes, how it's just go ahead and melting. Now, if you don't break it up in those cubes, that cheese will take forever and a day to melt. And that's why most people make it on stove, because it ends up taking way, way too long in a crock pot. But cut it up in the cubes instead of big old blocks, and it'll already be melting like this right here. Now this may look done to you, like, oh, the cheese is melted, we're done. No. You see those little bits and pieces in there with Rotel dip? Like I said, this is a very thick cheese. You still have these little pieces in there everywhere. And you gotta let those melt out, or that will just be so daggone cheesy when you get ready to bite into it, you won't like it. At this point right here, this is when you could do a taste test for your seasonings again. My goodness, that is going to be some good old dip. Let me get my camera woman. All right, that is how it should look, honestly, when it's done. But I'll show you when it smooths out just a little bit more, but that's basically it to the Rotel dip. And we'll show you when we get a plate ready. All right, guys, last little secret ingredient. Add you some shrimp. If you like shrimp, if you don't like seafood, you can skip this step. But we love seafood in this house. I mean, love.
Yes.
Don't
love. We? Yes, we do.
And that shrimp.
Especially shrimp, y'all.
Up in that Rotel.
The shrimp we got was already halfway cooked.
This is so amazing.
That looks so good, y'all.
Smells good. Doesn't it, Lamb? And you're with your wonderful Rotel dip. Bye, guys.